Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Against the Storm at Prestige 20. And looks like today I'm going to be trying a new map modifier, for me at least, Petrified Necropolis. Rocks in this region have a very peculiar shape and they smell funny. Dead villagers turn to stone gain 5 meat for every 10 stone and clay produced. And it looks like I have no choice but to take a Royal Woodlands, which is probably my least favorite of the biomes. And what do we have here? Royal Woodlands. Harpies and humans would give me... This will have 10 people, a bit of pottery, extra food. I don't really like lizards in the Royal Woodlands, so I think we'll go with this. This one only has 8 people, although the 28 clay would be nice, and that's a lot of food. But nah, I want the 10 people. Prestige 20, you almost have to take the amber. I do not have any bricks or stone. Oops, and before I do that, I think I had unlocked the final level, the new level, so I should grab my upgrades. Yeah, alright, what do we got here? Alright. Impatience, usefulness, there's the farm range. And a +1 nodes. The delivery lines I basically never use. Alright, back at it here. What's this over here? Yeah, that one's not very interesting. We'll go this way, see if we find anything. And what were we doing here? We were doing that and that, and we have 2 more points. Oops, not stone. Bricks. And the fabric is discounted, or the planks. Royal Woodland has plenty of wood. I'll take the... oh no, I'll take the provisions. I like the provisions when they're discounted, that's quite nice. Alright, let's get going. Harpies, humans, I don't know what the harpies give you with these new racial bonuses. I know the humans show you the fertile soil, and the foxes show you a geyser, but I don't know what the harpies show you. Alright, what do we got here? Drizzle water production. Meh, alright. Rotting wood, not terrible. Just keep your housing up and you can ignore hail. Acid rain, it's inconvenient but not devastating. Melancholy can be kind of nasty. So I want to get some complex foods going if possible. Alright. And what do harpies show us? Starting ability, gain 50 coats. Okay, I don't like that at all. Although this is my first time using harpies. Okay, they now use coats. Which always seemed a little odd that they liked working with fabric but didn't use coats. Alright, so they are education and treatment, that didn't change. They now use coats, they're still jerky. Biscuits and pie. Okay, so they got rid of brawling on these. I think they had brawling before. Alright. What do we have in here? Bit of clay, bit of trapper's camp stuff. Is that it? Just 2 little... Yep. Alright, got a fertile soil in here. This will probably be the brickyard. Can't count on getting insects or meat in the royal woodlands, otherwise the smokehouse would be lovely, but I will take 3-star bricks, and the pottery and dew could come in useful. And since we know we got that fertile soil there, I will take the plantation. Alright. And you have a harpy in the hearth. Let's get going. Peasant supplies is solid. Silent looting is alright, but it's hard to come by tools, especially in royal woodlands. Well, that might have changed since I played. Maybe there's copper available here more often now, I don't know. But I'll take free provisions, that's fine. We're gonna have storm water for our geyser. And actually, well, I'll wait until I'm gonna pop this right away, but I'll wait until I check the first orders, just in case there's some for exploring glades. But I do want to have this farm running, this plantation running by year 2. There we go. Trade routes and deliver crops. Or I always hate these rebuilds because you're never guaranteed to find something to rebuild, but the reward, this is the easiest one and the rewards are nice, so I'm going to take this. Surely I will find one rebuild somewhere. +1 planks is beautiful. 20 bricks, always nice. Definitely take that one. Get the harpies to 15 and get parts. I like parts. Wow, the harpies are 1 right off the bat. And if I disable the coats so that they don't use them, they will go to 0. So I need to get houses up before I can disable the coats to try for a push. Wood coming in now. None of these is particularly empty. Wait for this to get delivered. Get in there. We've got a bit of flax. have them plant berries for now, since we have found some flax. We cannot get the... Maybe I can get them to 15 if I yank a body. That'll put them at 16. I only need it for 30 seconds, I think. Yeah. Now, disable coats for the moment. Stop favoring those. That cooldown will come back right before the storm ends in case I need it. And what did we get? It's got... I mean, ordinarily this would be a pretty easy workshop, since I still need both planks and fabric. But the harpies like working in the supplier, right? Yeah, the harpies like working with cloth. So that will get me harpy resolve. It gets me the 2-star planks and the flour. And the flour could be very useful in Royal Woodlands. The bricks over here are wasted because I have a brickyard. It'll be a shame not to have the fabric going, but I think I'm going to take the supplier here. Although the water skins are wasted, you won't get any leather in here unless you buy it. Still, that's what we're going with. Once again, I just about forgot to put my park up. I think this is the first time I've remembered before the storm since coming back. Definitely still out of practice. Now, if I replace the harpy with a fox, that will reduce the hostility, get us down to 1. And that should get us through the storm. For now, I need 8 planks to get the supplier built. Already have the bricks. Need to get the farm going. And the harpies are going to be low anyway. Turn coats back on, but only for the harpies. coats kicked in just in time. Alright. Newcomers, how much housing do we have available? 3. And we have 20 hostility available, so I can fit 3 villagers without going over. Since I don't have a fabric building, this side is looking a little better. We've got our 8 planks. They don't do planks anymore, they only do fabric. I'll try not to use the leather, I'll save that little bit of leather for water skins. And we probably only need 1 person making fabric. Get the supplier going. Trading post up. That's not selling for enough to bother, I don't think. Alright, let's figure out where we're going. It looks like this is the most likely thing to open, close to the warehouse. Alright, I've never been a big fan of crowded houses. Although it might be a little better now, if you've got foxes, since that metal is pretty valuable if you have crystal dew. So that might have gotten a little better, especially with the foxes. Queen's Gift. Increases. This is... I'm not impressed with this. There's nothing wrong with crowded houses, but it's not game changing. And with this first legendary, I like to go for something that's impactful. Prosperous Settlement is impactful. Counterfeit Amber, I think this one's new to me. Gain 10 Amber every time you use 75 units of water in rain engines. But cysts grow faster now. Prosperous Settlement is quite solid. Fulfill jerky 50 times. I would probably have to buy the 50 jerky, but I don't want to give up 20 packs of crops. Holy, that's a lot of crops. I'm not sure this is ever worth it. Deliver 20 packs of crops for 25% bonus. I mean, the 25% farming bonus. Half the time I have trouble clearing my farms anyway, getting another 25% goods on the farms that'll just rot in the fields because my people can't clear them fast enough. And I have to give up that much food to get it? No, I will buy jerky if I have to. And I forgot there is a timed order that pops up that I like to take, or at least there used to be. That pops up in round 2 sometimes, and I want to open my glade before I see it, so I will not look at the other one until I open that glade there. Come on, there we go. And Sahilda Furniture, the Herbalist's Camp, I would very much like. Then I'm going to need 5 amber for the glade. Herbs, berries, mushrooms. You get berries and mushrooms, so yeah, it's likely to be useful in here. I do want to get this glade open first, then I'll deal with the 5 amber problem. And yeah, there's a large berry already, so definitely want that herbalist camp. What did we get here? A smithy. One of the coats would be useful. It's always nice to have access to trade goods. Might be able to make tools somehow. Another big farm patch for fertile soil for my plantation. And this is going to use all my coal. Resolve falling faster does not matter as long as you're not going to drop below 0. And it'll only take 6 minutes to clear. That'll be done before the storm gets here, so no danger. Alright, let's do that. Now I need to come up with 5 amber so I can buy that herbalist. Which probably means giving up part on a resin. Resin is safe to give up. So I can get rid of that. Wildfire essence, I don't usually build more than 2 hearths. But I was experimenting with 3 before and that actually was working out better. So maybe I should plan on 3 hearths. So I'll keep that. I don't like to give up parts. Woodlands has lots of wood. I will sell some of it. Alright, that gets the herbalist camp. And we are now out of money. Let's see these trade routes. As much as I hate to sell parts, I kinda need to get a bit of amber coming in. I might sell 2 parts and 5 coal. That'll get me to 10 amber so that I can pop 2 glades just in case. And let's get the stone cutter going first. Should be a harpy. Turn off the coats temporarily. Try and remember to turn those back on right before the storm, for the harpies at least. We are going to have our rebuild or salvage here. And I think I had decided to rebuild it. Well, that's a lot of parts. Salvaging it is tempting. Can you get copper in Royal Woodlands these days? You can get it as a byproduct from clay, I think. But otherwise, that's the only copper I'm getting. Oh, it is a 50% byproduct, though. So I think that got bumped. I think that used to be 40 or less. I don't think it was 50%. So you will get some copper. So if I come up with a smelter, I could make some tools. Oh, plus I have the brickyard for making do. Alright, yeah, we'll rebuild this. I don't know if things have changed. Maybe it's safe to use automatic collection now on trade routes. I haven't seen stuff that... There used to be events where I wouldn't want to gain amber without approving it manually. I really wanted to be low on amber at times. I think there's still some like that, so that's why I don't turn on automatic trade route collection. I only have 8 coal left. Would I rather have 2 amber for that? I do have a brickyard, so I have a very efficient brick recipe. I've only found the one. Oh no, we got a clay up here as well. Oh, and that's a 75% copper on the large ones. Alright. So it looks like I can sell some bricks as well. And we are out of the ability to make fabric. Let's get the brickyard going. Proud of myself for remembering the blight post this time. I've been forgetting it until the storm hits or the cysts spawn in year 3 all the time. Alright. I could use people. I could also use... I think I want the people more. Do I have anything to get them? I need... Oh wow, we're out of food. Alright, for making crystallized dew, you can use resin, clay. I am going to have access to stormwater, so I will be able to make crystallized dew. So yeah, tools are definitely possible. I think that recipe's gotten a little easier. I think they gave us more options in here because I don't remember it being quite that easy. I don't want to definitely make it, but I want to at least have it planned. And might be using pottery at some point, but for now, just get the bricks going. I don't have a body for that yet. Harpies do well in the herbalist, so get those up there. See if a fox can drop me down to 1. Where are my foxes? Stonecutter. That was not enough to drop me to 1. So I need to lose another woodcutter. They are bringing me in mushrooms from this. I'm going to temporarily turn off berries. People can survive off those mushrooms for the moment so that I can get this done. And I'm going to need houses for newcomers. And I probably want to get some harpy houses up. Alright, we have housing available, none. I do not want to grab newcomers while we have no housing available. How much do I have? We can take 3 without going over. But I think I would want this side, and that's 4, so I need to either pull a... I'll pull another woodcutter for the moment, get these houses built. Once the houses go up, the harpies will be fine. I don't want to sell fabric since I don't have a fabric building, and I don't have a lot of food to spare, so... Did not have to use those remaining coats. Can we get this thing rebuilt now? I have the planks, I do not have the bricks. Give me those, would you? Alright. There's the rebuild. I need to open one more glade and then that can be turned in. It will... we want the storm water, so getting into that wouldn't be bad. I have enough amber to open 2. I probably want to plan on going in there as well. That's got a lot of trees that need to be chopped. Start collecting those. Oh, we gained a point. Our hostility went down because we gained a point of impatience, so I can run another woodcutter. Oh yeah, I wanted to get this done, doggone it. I don't need you doing that right now. I need those people. And we're not desperate for all these planks. We have enough for the moment. Oh, you never got this patch up, doggone it. This bonus is retroactive. So trade routes faster. I'll take this. Sometimes that pays off. Oh, I never looked at this, you idiot. Alright, harpies to 18 could happen. This could have. These are both possible. I don't know that I'll be making biscuits. 30 fabric would be nice. Five glades. I'll take that side. They're both reasonable. Don't have a kiln. Turn in 10 tools is not going to happen. So this is the only real choice. It will give me a bunch of parts. I like that. Turn in 10 tools but not timed versus treatment. It would be nice to get treatment going since I have 2 people that need it. if I'm going to do this, I need to take it right now because I'm going to be opening 2 glades. You don't want to open 2 and then have to do 6 more. The rewards here are nice, although you have to turn in 10 tools. I will get 10 tools from this reward, so that will be possible. And that just synergizes really well. You'll have open 5 and open 6 both getting done at the same time. You'll get the tools reward to fulfill this. Get 30 due, which I can turn into more tools to open the caches that I find in the glades that I open. So yeah, this is just, that synergizes quite well. We'll go with that. And then trade routes. They want my fabric again. I'm not giving you fabric. I'm down to 2 parts. That's just 1 warehouse. That's all I can build at the moment, and I still need... Do you need parts for the hearth or no? No, it's wildfire for hearth, that's right. Alright, oh, but these aren't being, well, it's too late to get this done anyway. By the time everything's up, it's too late to plant, so that'll have to wait until next year now. That's very unfortunate. Amber, I can sell some of these ancient tablets. A smelter. I do have copper coming in, the smelter would be useful. Minus 50 hostility is always fantastic. I want both of those. Oh, but if I want to buy the minus 50 hostility and open glades, I would need 10 more amber. If we go just open 1 glade only, this might be possible. That's still a lot. I don't think I have enough to buy these much as I would like them. Alright, I guess we're doing without. Wait, if you're not going to smelt, that means I could sell these, but you can also use these for building materials, can't you? I'm not entirely certain of that. I think they changed that. Makeshift posed building materials. Yeah, building materials can be made from copper ore, so that will be what I do with that. What did we get besides stormwater? Bit of food, no complaints. Set it to turn all the copper into packs. Sometimes you'll get trade routes for those. greenhouse that would enable me to get flour going. It does require drizzle water, which I am not currently collecting. Forester's hut for just straight up dew. But I can make the dew efficiently enough that I don't think I need that. And that gives me a use for that storm water. Alright, I'm inclined to take the greenhouse here. But it does mean I will need a rain collector, which is more parts being used. And it's going to be a while before I get my parts on these rewards. I need to be fulfilling trade routes of almost any kind, really. Looks like I have to give up fabric. I don't want to, but I need to get these trade routes going. Doing alright on planks, I don't need another body in there. Doing alright on bricks. Oh, I don't have enough parts. Son of a gun. I might have to get rid of one of these woodcutters now, I guess. I need those parts back. Just enough parts for that. Still got a fox in here. That should have been a harpy. I'm gonna want to switch it back to fox possibly, but at least get the harpy going for a while here. Alright. I need quantity of trade routes, not amber, although I do have that prosperous thing going. Do I want to sell double the plank. I think I'd rather just sell it once and hope we get more plank offers coming. And yeah, I will sell a tool just to bump up that number of trade routes done. Is there anything that I can finagle here somehow? Doesn't look like it. And probably need to turn the coats back on to get the harpies through. Also, I'm short on housing. And I have no fabric to make harpy houses. Get that delivered. That'll get me 6. That'll get me 1 harpy house. Don't have the dew for the foxes. Those are 7 coats are not a great reward. I'd rather have the 6 amber. And because I took those 4 people from the wilds, I've got some extra people. I think I'll just take the smaller side here. Oh, he already built the plantation. Oh shoot, my houses are not up and we have hail coming. How did you manage to mess up on housing? The simplest thing in the game. Please get that house up before somebody dies. Also, I said I was going to turn coats back on for the harpies, and I forgot. It's probably too late now. I probably need to get below 2. If I can. Alright. So we can leave the coats off still. You run out of stuff to do. Trade goods, pottery is the only thing I have because we started with some of that and I haven't had a use for it. But I might prefer to save that for pickles. Coats, at the moment I don't want to make because they don't have that much fabric. Stormwater coming in yet. This is alright. People are starving because I never remembered to turn the berries back on, and that's the only food I have now. And that's going to cost me. Son of a gun. Oops, wrong buttons. There's a temporary, that's very quickly gonna run out because I only have like 2 coal, so but hopefully that will get me the boost I need to get people eating. Oh, come on folks, take a break, eat something. Also, I forgot I needed a second park to get to the next level. I'll sacrifice more wood. Darn those 3 foxes. Alright. No, I forgot I was going to take this greenhouse, which means that 4 of those slots up top need to not be farm. Oh, and I never put anybody in here. Warehouse right here, so it shouldn't be any problem clearing this. Fox in there, that will take care of that. All of this messing around caused by forgetting to turn the berries back on. There. Now we're good again. Now I'm missing fabric for that, and I'm missing parts for the warehouse. Yeah, I need 2 parts for the warehouse. Can't really spare any of this stuff at the moment. I'm not a... This would be alright. I don't want this one when I'm thinking about taking Crystallized Dew, but I think I'll take a reroll on that. Smuggler is always welcome. Don't know what I need, but I'll take a Smuggler. Well, the high value trade routes is more likely to happen than the religions, so grab that. Now then, what do I need from that smuggler? Are there any buildings that produce parts? I wish I could search for this easily. There might be a way to do it, but I don't know it. And because they've made changes, I don't know what everything does anymore. So I don't know if I can produce parts or not. Something that produces tea might be reasonable, because I wanted treatment. Also, something that produces fabric would not go amiss. The water skins are not that useful. Rumor mill, nope. things that can produce fabric. The weaver, but the rest of it isn't that great. Tea house for porridge, and tea might not be bad. Tea, incense, biscuits. Do tea room. Man. There are not that many fabric buildings, are there? The leather worker, the weaver, and the workshop. Is it just those three? I think it's just those three. So I have a blueprint to use, and I can have any blueprint in the game, and I don't know what I want. What I want are parts, but he's not selling any. Multiple dues. We do have stormwater coming in now, so that can be turned on. Give you another helper. Set a 45 brick limit, so they'll start on the dew right away. Still haven't gotten enough ore byproduct. Large trappers, that's not useful. Totems, if I remember right, we like to do these. Global resolve. And I have incense I can use. Good enough. Although 30 crystal dew is tempting. But it's hard to pass up global resolve. Another big field. Now this one is also producing plant fiber, so I can get rid of this soon if I need those parts, which I might. Oh, you are not needed in there right now. It'll be a while before we need that. We need a relocation. can I call? He might have building materials, tools, parts. I'm just bringing him in. I need parts. He might sell me parts. I want 2 parts. Just get in here. Please have a couple of parts for me. Alright, they're going to be expensive as heck, but I can get those 2 parts for a warehouse. I would like to get more than 2. But 7 might be unrealistic. Yeah, I do have some stuff for small foragers, but I'm not desperate for it. That's built, that's built, that's built, that's built. Alright. I've got basically one of everything that I need. Oh, I found clearance water. I did not notice that. So yeah, I need 2 for a warehouse. It would be nice to maybe do 2 warehouses even. So I would need 4 parts. I'm going to get 8 eventually if I can ever get these trade routes done. Oh, we now have enough for trade routes because we got this due in. So that one. I'm going to turn this off for the moment so that it gets delivered for sure. I'm going to turn everything off so that they definitely deliver as soon as that due is done, so I can do that other trade route. Alright. I don't want to wait on those 12 trade routes being done. I'm going to try and get 4 parts here. Oh, I do have the tablets. I forgot about that. That'll work out perfectly for 4 parts. Thank you. And he does not have jerky. I need to try to remember that I need to buy jerky. I've probably had a chance to and missed it already. Are there any trade routes that I can buy stuff for? Marrow, eggs, leather, tea, insects, gear. He has marrow. How much marrow did I need? 4. I'm gonna lose money on it, but I'll get a trade route done. I didn't lose too much money. I lost 1 incense and 1 provision pack. That's fine. The rest cannot be done. Not yet up to 14 copper ore. I don't suppose you had copper ore. No. Oh, and I forgot to doggone it. I forgot to sell that due before that switched. Dang nabbit. I need to try to get trade routes worth 12. I'm going to use all of these building materials. That'll get me 12. Unfortunately, that means that I need a bunch more building materials. I don't have enough fiber to get this to 12. They keep wanting my fiber and my fabrics. I need to get trade routes done, so I'm going to take them. I feel like I need a fabric building. It'll probably be the weaver because I didn't particularly want anything from the other things. If I remember, there was the leather worker and workshop. Was that it? Just those two? Is that really it for fabric? It feels like there's more stuff for the other ones. Like, there's not even is there anything that even does 1-star fabric recipes? I know there's 1-star brick recipes. Alright, well, I guess we're taking the weaver. I really hate to use my smuggler on a weaver. I'm gonna regret that. Part. Don't really need this stuff. I'll take a part. Also, since I have a fabric recipe, let's get these coats going. I don't think I want to do tools right now because I want that due for fox houses. Also, I have a lot of people available, which means I probably forgot to put people back into the woodcutters. And forgot to reposition them. Don't have any drizzle water. Oh, that's right. That's why I needed the rain collector. I need 2 more parts. Doggone it. Well, at least I've gotten somewhere on those trade routes now. I will get an influx of parts eventually. Oops. Turn this stuff off before you put them in there, or they might grab things that you don't want them using. For a fox house. I have made almost no progress here. Well, good, you're destroyed. I want those parts back. More planks. And all right, everybody's housed. We're probably going to have problems with harpy happiness. Although we'll gain 2 more once the park and the houses get up. So maybe we'll make that. Well, I already had coats turned on. That'll give me one of those 12 amber trade routes. You cannot have my parts. Alright, hostility 2 will do. Herbalist is out of stuff. That's not great. That means I'm going to start having food problems, possibly. Oh no, you just need to get this running. Once that rain collector's in, I need the planks, get those delivered. Set this to just mushrooms for now. That was a part. Alright. Badly in need of opening some glades. Should they all be smalls, or should I be getting another larger glade? I think I'll open this one. What the heck? Oh, I forgot about rotting wood. So yeah, they weren't collecting any wood for me anyway. These are, I hate this one, and this one, maybe you could take it if it was a first pick. Maybe it would come in useful, but no. And these aren't great. Did I get a trade goods building? Yeah, the smithy and the weaver. So the smithy can do that, so fine. Was trade goods. We don't have produce 50 ale in the brewery. Ale in brewery. Pickle goods in brewery. That's only good for brewery. That's obviously out. 5 trade routes worth 17 amber. Jeez. 30 crops. And 25 building. It's just too many. 5 trade routes worth 17 amber. I'll take a chance on that. Might be hard to come by, but... And 33 bricks if I want to get that to 17 amber. Alright, that's going to cost me all my due, but there's one of them. And we'll deliver that just to bump up the number of trade routes. That will be enough trade routes to get that done. Should have drizzle water coming in a second here. And what was the other one that had put? Oh yeah, I needed a bunch of bricks. Buy some bricks. It might actually be worth it to buy the bricks. They're paying pretty well for them. 11 bricks are getting me 7 amber. You can't not making money on it, but I'm going to be short on bricks, so I think I will buy them. At least some of them. I've got 25. I want to ship off 33. I want to have a few left over. Buy maybe a dozen or so, maybe a few more than a dozen. Jerky he does not have. Pottery into trade goods. I have fairly efficient 4 into 2. I need to make 6 to get 2 amber. So 12 pottery becomes 2 amber. Plus I have the pottery itself. 12 pottery becomes 2 amber. Costs me about 7. So it's not efficient unless I'm using the selling the packs or using the pottery. I would need to sell the packs then. Probably not worth it. Nothing down there matters. Alright, just buy some bricks. I do have a fair amount of amber. I'll take a few more bricks. I'll keep the ancient tablet in the hopes of I've got that thing that gets me ancient tablets. If I get one more, it's possible I can get 17 amber trade routes off of the ancient tablets. if I remember right, Forsaken Crypt is not a nice one. We got large herb things, so that's good. Put that back to use. And more farms drowning in berries. Small trappers, a little bit of clay. Still got some clay going up here. It's almost out, so. Alright, let's see how bad this is. If I remember right, this was an annoying one. Definitely don't want it to complete. Okay, I can get a... Okay, these are excellent rewards. -6 global resolve for every 10 amber. I have 29 amber, that would be -12 resolve. I can tank that. Don't have the luxuries for that. This is, yeah, I like the rewards here quite a lot. These are fantastic. Alright, there's another 17 amber trade done. And I might have to yank a woodcutter to get through this. Over on Stormwater. Not selling coats. Speaking of which, turn that on for the humans. That will help with their resolve somewhat. -24. I thought it was going to be -12. Oh, I'm gaining amber. Son of a gun. I should not have collected those trade routes. Oh, now I need to spend amber. Down to 3. I need to spend amber. Hurry up, Sahilda. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Furniture will help. Woodcutter speed is all right. She does not have a jerky. Yeah, I'm just going to buy useless stuff, but I'll just take the furniture. That'll put me down to 19 and everything's fixed. Voila. Newcomers, I have 3 generic housing. A little bit of specialty housing maybe, but I don't think so. 7 tools is fantastic, but that is 6 bodies. I do want that, but I might have to put some houses up here. Don't have a lot of planks available at the moment. I can probably put people back into my woodcutters since I got rid of the amber. Alright. Do I have enough copper byproduct to get these done now? Well, you've got enough to get to 6. Hopefully one more copper will come in the meantime. I'm full on water, but keeping these foxes in here is getting me just enough resolve to gain tiny amounts, so I will let that run. I will not foolishly complete another trade route while the Forsaken Crypt is running. I almost did it again. So yeah, that does answer my question as to whether I want auto collect on for trade routes or not. I definitely do not. Some more fox housing up. How are we doing in here? We're way over on people in there, so let's put them up here. Ooh, that's not gonna finish in time. 2 minutes. Ooh, I'm tanking this for 1.5 minutes during the storm. It's -6 result. That's unfortunate. Must have taken me a while to bust into there. Well, that's going to cause problems. We have a fox in here already. Yeah. 4 more woodcutters will get me down 96. I'm at 93. Alright, that got us down to level 2 anyway. We should be able to get through. Yeah, he'll just barely make it through. Once this is done, I can put some people back into the woodcutters. Well, if I had... Geez, do I sell 30 bricks? I'm thinking I'm selling 30 bricks. That's another 17 amber one done. I would have to have a bunch of pottery. 4... I would need to get to 52 pottery. I don't think I can do that quickly. They take a minute to make 5. I need 24. I would need this done 5 times. I mean, maybe it'll get done. Alright, crypt is done. No longer eating that penalty. So I can turn in my trade routes. That's going to get me 4 bodies that I don't necessarily want during the storm. I will be back in a minute here. Alright, and I'm back. I was not going to turn this in until the storm was over. Because I have 5 available housing. Okay, I guess I can turn that in. Well, no, that'll push you up to 3. Yeah, let's not turn it in until after the storm. I don't want to hit 3. I'm going to want to break into a couple of small glades here. And did we get there? I think we got there. I need trade routes worth 17. There we go. Alright, so now I need to stop making pottery. Turn the dew and the bricks back on. I mean, at the rate I'm going, fine, I'll take the smokehouse. Nobody consume meat. Nobody consume insects. very slowly get the jerky done myself, I guess. Very slowly. Cheap construction, a little late for that. It's a wonderful thing. It's definitely one of my favorites. But I'm definitely not doing Stormwalker tax, so I guess even though it's coming late, I will take cheap construction. I mean, I might as well take just you can just destroy your camps, rebuild them, and get parts back. So it's, yeah, I'm always desperate for parts, it seems. So cheap construction's always fine. All right, let's get that done. More parts. Get that done. Plus porridge. I think I'll go with the tea doctor and hope that I can come up with a way of making tea. And we need to get into those small glades. And any trade routes that I can manage to get to 17 off of again. I would need 5. That would be 80 resin. That's not going to happen. And yeah, that can't get to 17 no matter what. Oof, 8 building materials would do it, but I don't think we can make that. Oh, that's right, we got +1 packs from something. That's actually kind of reasonable here. Let's go ahead and crank out. What did we get here? A cash, a little bit of clay, a little bit of food. And there's the 10 tools I need for the trailblazing. Tinkerer for better building materials. Temple, or do we start re-rolling hoping to be able to make tea? I think that's probably a better choice. I don't have a tea building, do I? No. Kiln. It's kind of hard to turn down the kiln in Royal. It would be very nice. Oh boy. Alright. Tea house produces tea and porridge, and I got that plus porridge, and that's a very good pick. Cost me quite a bit of amber in the rerolls, but I'm quite happy with that. Alright, and we can use mushrooms for that. Excellent. And I will have that use clearance water because I'm using the other two. Alright, all the tea in the world. Don't make water skins. Do make porridge. I might need 2 tea houses. them use any water for porridge. And the porridge will make the humans and the foxes happy, right? Porridge and porridge, yep. Barrels, training gear. Training gear does brawling, which I can do in the Tea Doctor. You do not do training gear there. I will take that. And you do not make tea. Training gear, and I'll keep like 15 barrels around in case I come up with a use for them. Come on, Smoldering City, why don't you want my tablets? Big Trapper, I did have a Big Trapper thing, so maybe I take that. Yeah, that'll get me lots of meat for the jerkies. Alright, I'll take that. Move the Big Trapper over there. You are now doing meat. Jerky is coming in now. Yeah, now I find somebody that sells jerky. After I can make my own. I see how it is. +3 jerky recipe. That would not be bad. The furniture would not be bad. If I sold 3 of those, I could get about 10 amber. Looks like I'm not going to be building a 3rd hearth. So if those can go. I think I can keep just 2 of these, and with any luck that will get me 17 amber if that trade route pops up. Alright, now do I want furniture or do I want the +3 jerky? You've got the smokehouse, it produces jerky pretty efficiently. I don't think I need that. I'll take the furniture. And I might buy a little jerky just to get me started before the smokehouse kicks in. Honestly, that's not a bad rate of return. I sell those for 9. It cost me 3 berries to get a jerky. That's not that bad. I can afford to get rid of a few more. You've got plenty of those. I'll just take all of her jerky. Okay, I'll take 30 of her jerky. All right. I don't really need any more people, and I don't need any of those products. I think I'll just not accept any more people. Get this porridge delivered, please. That would get the humans up there as well. Oh yeah, we knocked out a lot of building materials. $64 amber in 4 minutes. Gotta love a trade route. Now out of bricks. I think I'll set a limit here so I don't use everything. I should have done that before. Gonna need 10 of these. Come on, humans, there's porridge. Go eat. Get a resolve boost. Come on. There we go. I've got tons of metal. I never built tools, did I? No, I did not. We're kind of busy building coats. And resolve is doing quite well for us at the moment, so I'll just leave it on coats. Make some more fox houses with that do. We have 4, we need 7. Alright, 3 more fox houses. I might just take, even though I've got that smithy, I might just take another one just so I can make tools while the other one makes coats. Yeah, why not? Way too much jerky coming in now. That's going to be the last one I need for the 17 ambers. So now I can just sell anything that seems profitable. I'm not currently using the leather, but that's not worth it. I am using the resin. I am producing jerky pretty quickly at the moment. Sure. Rain mill press. Do I have anything to turn into oil? Plant fiber. Flour. I'm using mushrooms on a lot of things. I don't have flour goods. I'll take the press. I need to get the tea doctor up so that I can get treatment going. And brawling. Forgot about the brawling. That means you need some bricks. And we have hit the storm and we're at 5 hostility. That is too high. Where are my woodcutters? Not everybody has complex food, so we're going to have some problems with melancholy. Nice reward. That'll keep our tea doctor going quite nicely once we... 9 fabric. Oh. The woodcutters should not be cutting. Oh, you already took them out for the hostility. Did I take them all out? I did not. They aren't producing any wood because of rotting wood. How many times am I going to forget that? I've forgotten it every single storm. Anybody producing the training gear? Let's not bother with the barrels at this point. Just give me gear to keep the brawling going. I've got 100 amber. That's all I need for maximum score. How many tools have I got? I've got 26. I just need to turn in 10. That leaves me 16, which means I can open 1 medium cache. Get this tea doctor going. Tavern for +3 resolve. If I have enough stuff to make it, I need 4 bricks. That's not impossible to come by. Bricks. Forced delivery. Oh yeah, we're taking an acid rain penalty on production there. of those matter. The game should be over in a matter of moments. Let's open one more glade. There's a woodcutter, small glade that's nearly open somewhere. There we go. Come on, hurry up. Alright. You're no longer woodcutters. Now you're tavern keepers for +3 resolve. Which will definitely put us over the... Oh, it's too late because this is going to put me over the limit anyway. Voila. 3,600, it's an alright score. Guildsman for the 100 Amber, Town, Console, Unity just in time. Didn't complete a whole lot of events, didn't break into any Forbidden Glades, so not a lot of points from that. All around, fairly normal, average, decent game. Completed the Petrified Necropolis. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day or night, whatever it is. Bye now.